Thank you. All right, we are here. Happy. Oh, is today Monday? Let's look. Yes, it's Monday. All right. Happy Monday. Boy, it's been the longest week so far, and it's only Monday. All right. We're gonna turn audio off. There we go. Helicopter's still out and about. Where is the air Karen? Is right above the gas station. We're exactly where I need to go. Let me use this time to clean up some stuff. How is everyone? How y'all doing? Hope. I've already started to yawn. Trap. I hope you guys are well. Really do. And nope. We're gonna take this with me. Oh, I need oil for my chainsaw. So we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go out and about. I have fixed the loot table. That was an act of Congress, and it took me going to ChatGPT. Not ChatGPT. Well, it did start with ChatGPT, yes, but it took me going to Gemini to get it sorted, and it was rather hellish, to say the least. So, but I realized what the problem was. I realized what the issue was. It was the way the code is written. It says that the military crate, which is what we're having problems in, has a specific name, and that it was pulling data from another resource. The data it was pulling was incorrect. So once I figured out the naming issue, I was able to fix it and get it sorted pretty quick. There was... Oh. Yeah. She's right above us. Well, off to the side there. Close enough to annoy me. Oh. So it's over at the dome. The train yard. Abandoned supermarket. What is this? A traveling vendor. Alright. It makes me nervous. Traveling vendor. It looks like a tank with 2 turrets on each side. Right outside the launch site. I'm not sure I trust that. I'd probably trust gas station sushi over that. Pass. Alright. Well, while we wait, let's look at the news for a moment. See if there's anything worth talking about today. Popular sweetener found in protein bars tied to stroke and blood clot risk. Oh, that's interesting. Let's look. 2 chemicals that help regulate blood clots are affected by a common sugar alcohol found in protein bars and zero sugar energy drinks, researchers have found. The health food industry has rushed to incorporate so-called sugar alcohols into everything from protein bars to zero sugar energies to guilt-free desserts over the past decade with some justification. Unlike prior generations of artificial sweeteners, sugar alcohols are naturally occurring low-calorie substitutes that the human body can metabolize without taking on a variety of potential deadly and hotly debated health risks. Okay. The researchers at the University of Colorado Boulder have uncovered compelling evidence that too much of at least one sugar alcohol, erythritol, might raise its own risk, have blood clots in your brain that can lead to a stroke. So, okay, that... I'm more curious if there's any erythritol in my... I think this goes back... Too much of anything can cause problems, right? My guiltless liquid inserts do not have erythritol. That's nice. Okay, cool. Anyways, I think that's the key word, right? Too much of at least. Wow. Crucially, their study documented cellular level mechanisms induced by erythritol that appeared to corroborate an alarming epidemiological study from 2023, which linked higher levels of erythritol in the blood to an elevated risk of heart attack or stroke within 3 years. Okay. Well, that's fine. I guess one more bout of happiness to cut out of our lives. Right? Oh. You cannot have this anymore. You must be sad. Why? Because it will cause a stroke. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. Let's see if I can. I'm not even gonna try. Let's see if I can spell this. Let's just give me the word. Erythritol. We'll put it in the chat. You guys can do your own homework on this. I am not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I'm not your physician. I'm not giving medical or health advice. I am just stating what Gizmodo, the article is it Gizmodo? Is that the company? Yes, Gizmodo is saying. Which let's they're the ones who are saying this, not me. But you know, it gives it just further says I need to eat healthier and be better all the way around. I like we all do, right? I'm not calling the kettle black. Not pot calling the kettle black. There we go. So. That's nice. So. Alright, so, well, that we're still out. And we'll say that, yeah, just be careful with your erythritol and really anything you eat. Be careful with that. Okay, well, there's more in this article. You can look it up. Erythritol causing bad things to happen. Artemis 2 countdown begins in 80% go weather forecast holds for Florida. Sweet. Major U.S. airports are returning to normal as TSA workers are getting paid, so they're starting to work again. Oh, good for them. There's been a lot of let's see, Crimson Desert is something I've never seen another game do. Let's see. Naturalistic dialogue and incredible writing, legitimate, mind-boggling, unique, and one of the most interesting, impressive features of the entire experience. Crimson Desert's naturalistic dialogue is a rare wonder. Fairly early on in Crimson Desert's narrative, you're required to scan a memory of bandits bickering over stolen goods. This is, in the grand scheme of things, a tiny part of an otherwise enormously sprawling storyline. Indeed, with its own questline, the interaction is rather forgettable. The most, however, is stuck with me after having sunk nearly 100 hours in the game for one simple reason. The way characters talk over one another. It may seem like a small significant detail to me, but to some, but to me it struck me as both incredibly impressive and exceptionally naturalistic. Yeah, I remember the. Hold on, someone's trying to message me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember the Skyrim tried to do that. I have not played Skyrim online. I was a beta tester long time ago. But the actual single player Skyrim. As a matter of fact, all of the Elder Scrolls series games are like that. Where they try. That's my experience. Oh hi, YC200. My experience is with really RPGs like that is with the Elder Scrolls. Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. I have them. They're fun. I really do enjoy them. I like the open world aspect. Okay. Jack Osborne reveals the band dropped from Back to the Beginning was due to hard costs in the high hundreds of thousands of dollars. Is the audio muted on this? It better be, or I'm gonna get really slammed really quick. This is on Brave Words. And Cloudflare's scanning for me. Great. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, one band. You gonna just tell me who it is so I don't have to pull the podcast? All right, who is the who? I don't want to. All right. Let's look. You're gonna make me. Let's make sure all of my stuffs are muted before I. Oh no! Hold on. Oh, he can't say the band. Okay, so he's not actually gonna say. There's he has said that he has not seen any accurate guesses. So take it for what it's worth. All right, well, that was just to get clicks. Clickbait. Clickbait. Bad form. Bad form. I like stories like that. Like, I want to know more, kind of the back end, but I don't want to know the clickbaitish thing. Just say, hey, we're not going to tell you, but here's the story behind it. Texas Roadhouse sister chain is worth visiting if you love fried chicken. All right. AOL.com news. There are two chains you may have realized that Texas Roadhouse owns. Jaggers. Jaggers. I have never had them. I have never heard of them. Noblesville, Indiana. 15 restaurants. Indiana, Kentucky, Texas, North Carolina, with one international location in South Korea at Camp Humphreys military base. Okay. According to founder Kent Taylor, the idea behind the chain was essentially, what if Chick-fil-A and Five Guys got married and had a kid? Hand-breaded chicken Sammys, burgers stacked with double patties, hand-spun milkshakes made to order salads. Oh, okay, cool. Not sponsored, but, give them a shot. Let me know how it is. Curious? I mean, I'm not out there. Oh. I'll read this article in my own time. I'll come back to another article later. Let's see what else is there. Artemis. Older Galaxy phones are now getting AirDrop support. What is AirDrop support? What is AirDrop? AirDrop is a built-in file sharing service on Apple devices, iPads, and Macs that allows the wireless, fast, and secure transfer of photos, videos, and documents on websites to nearby Apple devices using Bluetooth and peer-to-peer Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. Hey, the Ghetto Bird's up. Alright, let's go play. Is that thing still cooking off rounds over here? Yeah, I think it's glitched. I don't know what it's firing at. I really don't want to go over there. Well, what shall we do? We're gonna go look at some loot and make sure everything's working right. Oh, look, hot air balloon. And I'm still thinking about making. So there's a couple things I have to do. One of them, I have to fix the rateable bases. I have to fix the names. I have to fix their loot table. I think that's gonna be a lifelong endeavor. I thought about reaching out to, excuse me, someone I know who has another server. I don't know him, but I have talked to him. Just saying, hey, can you slide me your JSON file? And I don't know if he would, but just thinking about it. Alright. Oop, not what I wanted. Okay. I am looking for a couple of different crates that I have not encountered. Okay. Snow gets burned on having just that. Ah, that's it. Car parts. Cool. Okay, and then there's a yellow box or a white box and car parts. There's probably a scientist lurking around here somewhere. Being a creeper. Anyways, so I was thinking about increasing the difficulty of the zombies. Putting more of them in. That's a chicken. Alrighty. So I'm waiting. I know there's always a scientist over here, so we're just gonna run around. I can peer down later and look. Okay. Scientist shot a scarecrow, but not on this side of the map. Otherwise, we would have heard it. It is weird to hear gunshots and you're like, I'm not comfortable standing around here. Rust is really good about being a PvP game, and so, you know, if you're hearing things cook off, you know, it's time to not be around. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't see a zombie. What is that way out there? That's a horse. Of course. Alright, let's take a look-see here. Usually you can spot them, they're blue. Nope. Oh. That was a zombie though over there. They have bean can grenades. They usually end up blowing themselves up. It's really mildly amusing. Oh, there he is. Ah, clipped you. I don't know if... Oh. Right there. Ah, gotcha. At 134 meters on a sight I could barely see. That would have been better with the scope. Which ammo did I go through? Oh, yeah, I probably need to go back home and get more ammo. Alright, well, that's boogie. I didn't see what I was looking for there. That's... worries. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, let's go check this car. Hopefully there's nothing there that won't try to eat me. Oh, I just heard the scientist. I don't know where he's at though. I heard the radio. I'm not overly concerned. I have more than enough firepower to deal with it. I just don't like getting shot at. I'm a little risk adverse, as you can tell. Okay. Screw it. If he finds us, he finds us, right?
He finds us in his special.
Oh, there he is. Oh. Let's see if I can... Ow! He hit me. this. Then we'll go deal with that zombie. Where did he go? I lost him. Oh, wait. I lost him. I mean, they only had Halloween gear on him, so I'm not... Oh, there he is. Okay. I think that's him. I'm hearing other booms. I'm curious as to what else I'm hearing. Oh, there's this... Corn! We like corn. What is that? What if that's the ferry terminal? Oh, I bet you I know that. I bet you that is the ferry terminal. Rotating the gangplank over so that you can get back over to the other part of that terminal. I bet you that's it. I bet you that is it. Well, let's find a helicopter and load ourselves up. They're still shooting at them or something. Hello. Oh, hi. Hi, my creator. Thanks for following. Appreciate it. Well, let's do this. We're going to recycle a bunch of stuff. And lots of things I don't actually need. I am missing my hoodie. Provides better protection than a jacket, or rather than a t-shirt. Can I make a hoodie clothing? No, what do I need? 40 cloth, okay. And a sewing kit. And box X choco bars. Because I don't want to get shot. It actually provides better protections. 15% projectile, 20% projectile, 5% bite, 6. Radiation is 5. Radiation is 2. And cold is 8 and 6 comparably. So this is the hoodie is a little bit better. They make a there's a for lack of a better term code in the plugin that you can tweak. You can set it so that you can basically wear conflicting items over each other. I think is how it's worded. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's put the clothes where they belong. I want the oil with with me. The grub I will put in the fridge. Along with the corn. Oh, I need ammo. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Ammo. Yeah. I'm a very firm believer in taking plenty of ammo. And there... Yeah, I think I'll be okay. I don't like the 3-round bursts on this weapon. I'm trying to decide how I like it. You know, firing. The range is wonderful, right? I'm digging the range. So I'm, like I said, I'm digging that, but I think that's the other one I want to keep with me. Yeah. And so I need stuff. I will come back to that. I think that's gonna be more of my close my close quarters. Put the grub in the fridge. I need this. I need that. Oh yes. Things. So I was testing the plugins, and it gave me a whole bunch of stuff that I will probably not use this round. It's only like 2 days left for wipe or something. Wipe's on Thursday. So, but there's all this stuff. Alright, that I can recycle. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, it will not. I have to drag it on over. Though that is the downside. Is you know, anything over, you have to drag it. Thompsons are cool, but I don't see the value in keeping them around too much more. That kit will go there. Really, I'm just trying to get scrap. Oh, okay. I can just do that. And then so Tesla coil, compass, rare receiver. Yeah, a lot of this I don't I don't need. Repair fence. Laser sight will go there. We're not going to use 99% of this crud. The gate I would. Oh, but again, I don't have anything coming at me. Right? It's a PvE server. Excuse me. Pressure plates. If we go exploring, I would actually want the campfire. I don't need a Dropbox. Excuse me. I don't need a Bunsen burner. That's really what that is. Just a glorified Bunsen burner. Yeah, fencing. I don't need this. I don't need the gate at the moment. I'm probably gonna be told like, hey, you should have kept the gate. Derp. I don't need a SAM site. Again, it's not. It's a nice. If I decide to go back to a PvP server. Which reminds me. True PvP mods. Yep. Got a bunch. Better loot. Death Notes, Info Panel, Map Miner Drop, No Radiation, Night Lantern, No Decay, Teleportation. I have turned off decay, no decay, so I need to update that a bit. So let's just do that real quick, shall we? Edit Notepad. Info panel, map, my airdrop storation. Yeah, so I turned on the decay because it's actually really incredibly easy to get materials, metal and stone and wood, and so I just said, no, I'll keep it. I'll keep it in. Cool. So, I do wish. Let's see, this is all his stuff. I don't want to take his stuff. It's a really, really nice rifle. Really long shot. If you're raiding a base, you're going after something. That is a nice one. Don't need that. Oh, denied. Alright. And glad for that backpack. That's a nice backpack. I don't need the Thompson. I don't need the incendiary bullets. I believe that's what that is. Incendiary? Yep. Incendiary bullets are really nice if you have boxes you want to break, because they'll just light everything up and then they burn. Boxes are wood. Wood burns, right? So that's nice to have. That is a nice thing to have. Nothing there. Yes. Okay, so let's where's my helicopter? My mini. What? My mini. I already have a mini copter. Well, where is my mini copter? Right in front of me. I wonder where you put it. fast one of these days. Alright. Well, we're gonna go flying. Let's fly. I wonder if he can hit me. Oh, the shooting stopped. Okay, good. Wonder if that was just a, hey, warning shot? I don't know. A lot of stuff to recycle. We'll have to make sure there's no zombies and not the band. I used to, when I hosted the server years ago, I used to take the helicopter out and just do laps and really just learn how to do it on my own private server. And then when I play on the official, you know, it was cakewalk at that point. Just in case there are zombies. Alright. Cool. Alright, well, here we go. We're gonna start recycling. 60% efficiency. I could go to town and I think get 80%. Okay, so far successful. And really clear out some oops. I do want the actually crafting weapon rocket launcher. What does that take? Metal pipe. Okay, cool. Yes, I want the metal pipe. I don't think I'm missing anything there. Oh, no. Doop-a-doop-doo. Python. Ouch. Yeah. Well, just recycling stuff. And survey says Not bad. Not a bad hole. So we're going down here. And then oh, that was weird. I was on okay. Oh, let's turn it back on. Yeah, this is the slow, tedious part. That actually requires my attention. Otherwise, I would be. Well, you know what? We can't see. We can do this. Second Starlink suffers anomaly generating debris. Well, that's less than ideal. Really not all that good to have more debris in space. I was learning about that. This idea of how much debris can we actually sustain before we risk damage to an object we don't want damaged, right? A space station or things like that. And the debris can be really incredibly small. I was kind of shocked over that. I did not realize how much debris can in space can damage stuff that we actually need. So I hope Starlink figures out why their satellite is suffering the anomaly with this number 2. It's an article by Space News. Corn tortillas in California must contain folic acid. More states are looking at that. Kind of indifferent. Right? Folic acid is good. It's good for women, pregnant women. It's some prenatal vitamins. Can you OD on folic acid? I don't know. Let's look. Can you have too much folic acid? Yes, you can. It's water-soluble vitamin, meaning it leaves your pee. You should avoid 1 milligram daily from supplements and fortified foods. Excessive long-term intake can mask vitamin B12 deficiencies, leading to potential nerve damage. Oh, okay. So, double-edged sword, right? They're requiring folic acid, but now women have to track. They should track what they eat. And again, I'm not a physician. I pretend to be one. I don't even pretend to be one. I just look at it and say, you should be careful. Okay. It's all based on my own knowledge and experiences of how I've studied. That's why I'm in enclosed space. I should get the extended mag for this rifle that I have in my hand. I'll come back for the food later. I want the loot. Actually, you know what? Let's just look at the loot right now. Maybe it'll regen when we come back. 2 apples. Oh, there's a lot of apples on this. Maybe I need to look at the loot table. That's kind of obnoxious. I was having a problem where these little itty bitty boxes were carrying like 10 items, and it was like, high-end rifles and oops. These brown boxes actually have a bit of everything in them, but it's more. I think it's more mining stuff is what that is listed as. It should have given you more. I'm done looking at the loot table. I'm over that mess. I've spent way too long looking at that. I like the chainsaw. What did I drop? Burst module. Well, that's cool. Where did that come from? Modifies the recoil rate and fire accuracy. Wow. We're going there. I don't even remember what that was on. Cool. I hope it was nothing I needed. What was that on? I have my rifles and. Huh. Okay, kind of blows my mind. Okay. Keep an eye on the stuff up above. There's a crate there. So, wild animals, murderers, and scientists will plague the area. I'm glad that they did not, and I'm gonna open my mouth and they'll probably institute. I'm glad that they didn't put a stamina stat in here, right? You can only run for so long before you wear yourself out. Oh, I forgot to look at the stuff up top. Thanks. I forgot. So, let's go this way. Oh, when does Passover start? When does Passover start? I'm not Jewish. But, you know, so evening of Wednesday, April 1st through the 9th. Okay, well. If you celebrate Passover, I wish you the best. If you don't celebrate Passover, I still wish you the best. Okay, now that is obnoxious. I'm going to have to look at that loot table because too many items have not had or have only had the apple in it. Actually, no, I don't need to jump. Go ahead and jump. Hey, watch, I'm gonna get cited for me singing. That would be. I'd be like, really? That was me. It wasn't. You know, I'm not that good. It would be funny. I don't know. Give me an apple. Okay. I do want the rug. some decent amount of metal, a couple thousand. Where is that cargo ship? Oh. Okay, so let's go. I wanna know if my theory is right. Is that the terminal? It's the ferry terminal. Is that where they go? Oh no, they go to the harbor. I have not been to the ferry terminal. What's over here? Okay, worst scenario, I port back home. I'll laugh really hard if they decide to make a turn into here. Wish I had a scope. I'd take a couple shots off at these goobers. Like that one right there. Next swipe we'll tackle you, I think. Okay. Couple of low items. Like I said, I've never seen this spot before. Can I rebuild that? No way. Would you let me rebuild this? Oh, you're not gonna let me in? Well, sad. That would be sick. Drive around in an armored vehicle. Really, the I don't want to say the jackpot, but you know where you're getting your most stuff is going to be the bread rates. I should, you know what I should do is just adjust this, because getting only 2 items on these barrels is obnoxious. Yeah, that's... I think at least maybe 3 or 4 would be fine. 2's a little much, so this is a good learning experience. Ooh, ominous red. Oh, I know where this leads. Yep. This is the train. Yep, this is gonna be a firefight if I go down here. Oh. So I can take the elevator down, but I feel like that's just a straight death trap, and I prefer to walk. Yep. I know where this is. So I encountered this a while back. There's nothing down there. And I got ambushed. Like, there was scientists waiting at the bottom. There was something waiting at the bottom. It happened a long time ago when they first put these things in. So, okay, well, there's an article, 9 Passover week recipes that go beyond their Seder staple. I like matzo ball soup. I am a fan of matzo ball soup. I don't know if that's Passover. Is matzo ball Passover? Oh, it is. Oh. I hear footprints. Which means I'm getting closer. Tunnel dweller. What kind of loot did you have on you? Oh, medkit. Okay. That's nice. Alright, well, this is fun. So matzo ball soup is traditionally eaten through Passover. Yay! I'm not Jewish, but you know. I'm gonna eat matzo ball. Of course, I eat matzo ball soup at Christmas too. I like matzo ball soup. It's a good comfort food for me. I've never been Jewish. Somebody I grew up having though. Very simple dish. All right. Try to be really quiet. I don't think we'll go this way. That's the elevator. Okay. Well, never been a tunnel rat before. Let's go explore. I've not. I mean, I went down here just poking around, but I never actually just explored. Oh, takes you down further. Okay. And I don't know if they can let's go faster. Yeah, there's a door. Ooh. Tunnel dweller. Huh? I hear them. Right in front of me. If I can. Ooh! Hi! Yowza. We're gonna just close that up. Re-heal up. Oh. We should close that up. Heal me. Hmm. These guys are good. Ah, shots. Where did you go? Okay, I want to see what these guys have on them. What kind of loot is over here? Why is this area so heavily defended? Just have crumb gear on them. This is opportunity for PvP? Oh, that's a locked door. Okay, so there's some boxes. Hmm. Okay, they put up a fight. They're feisty. I want to go back down there for a while. Alright, we're going to just recycle the rest of this, and then I think we're going to log on to Ark for a minute. We're going back through. I don't know if they've respawned. Nope. We'll close that door. we're gonna go back upstairs, and that was interesting. I mean, there's just more opportunity to shoot things. I don't know. But actually, no. That there. Put that there. I always such a hick when I say things like that. Okay. Alright. I'll have to do some homework on the tunnel thing. Close the door, just so it's been... Oh, hey, look, there's a blueprint table here. Cool. Now I'm back up here. I actually never finished exploring this place. So I don't know. Cobalt, our future is out there. Project Nova. I don't know the full lore on this. Those are locked. There's a recycle bin. It's kind of bin. Yeah, I need to make some changes. I need to make some tweaks. Which is understandable. Now on a PvP server, this would be basically just suicide sitting around in front of a... But this is no big deal for me. And there's nobody else on. Probably because the wipe day is just almost over. I need to put a stop on abandoned bases. I don't know how. Oh. Well, that's entertaining. Oh, okay. It's the only color I have. Did I make a different color chainsaw? Nope. Okay, how about a sword? Nope. Gloves? Nope. Pants, I can. Bag? No skins. Yeah, I think yellow and blue need to have 3, and yeah, they don't need to have 3. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Hey, how do I get up there? Hmm. I heard a thumping. Sometimes animals make this thumping sound. Hmm. A lot of loot here, though. Just from a loot standpoint, there's a lot of stuff. Ooh, now that is lovely. Okay. A mini jackpot happening there. How do we get up there now? Oh, I didn't even see this. Well, that was painful. Alright. Come on. Come on. Maybe I'm just going at this the wrong way. This is fascinating. Okay. And... Oh! Ow! That was painful. But I think I understand what to do. If I can just get up on the truck here, or the van. Ah! No! Oh. Well, how did I end up in here? That's not what I wanted. Come on. Hecky darn. Dang it. Alright, I am not going to try that again for a little while. I wonder if I have to land my helicopter up there. You know, let's just do that. Obviously, there's something up there that the loot is saying it has to be difficult to get up there. So, let's go back to. Let's go back to the. Yeah. I've got enough fuel to do some exploring over here. Yes, I know it's too hot. Maybe things have respawned here. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it's on the back side of the base. I really didn't want to kill it. No, okay. Oh, because I already recycled it. One round. Yep. And haha, you are back. Sweet. Yeah, let's I'll take a look at this food crate real quick. There's nothing but apples over here. Okay. Okay, so there's some things I have to fix. I wonder why it's only giving me apples. Okay. We're exploring, we're going to go back to base, and then I will switch games. Oh, there's this whole other section I didn't even see. Fascinating. Is there any goodies over here? No. It's gonna be a pain in the rear to take off, though. Okay, well, I can do it. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, so there's a box there. There's a building. I wonder if I can land. Be a really tight squeeze, but I wonder if I can do it. Nope. Okay. I landed up here. That's pretty cool. Now what do I do? Oh, there's another ladder down there. Low grade. Stairs. Alright. what's the point of having this up here? It's just for kicks and giggles? Alright. Okay, so there's nothing there. Oh. Just opportunity to explore. Slightly annoying, but you know, it's fine. It's you know. Oop. Can you get in the backside here? Did I miss something? Easier way to get around. Okay, so there was an easier way to do that. Interesting. Well, that was fun. Tunnel dwellers. Their tunnel dwellers are pretty tough. Alright. Cool. Pull the fuel, and it's still shooting off rounds. Bear rug. So, I have to go into oxide, data, better loot, tables, I think is what I need, barrel. And it gave me junk crate, prefab. Which means it tells me that the data that it's pulling is overwriting what the actual loot table says. Okay. So then we're going to go to loot groups. And item list, crude oil, so enable true. There's plenty of stuff in there. I don't understand why it's not. You know, I'm gonna get sucked down that rabbit hole, and I just don't want to. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. It was fun though. Really had a blast exploring. So let's look at something else. I got like maybe 45 minutes left. We're gonna close out of this. And excuse me, I'm gonna go to Ark Survival Ascended. put around on there for a couple minutes. Make sure that nothing is dead or dying. Because it's arc. And there's a term called getting arced. Once you've been arced, where something happens that just it shouldn't happen in the game, you're like, well, why? So, play. As soon as the game wants to load. Cool. What? Hold on. Refresh. Okay. See? Getting arced. There's no reason that those official maps should have never showed up. So, I have to remember what keys control what. Because Arc and Rust are similar enough to be annoying. Yes, I'm eating. Big surprise. I need to refill my generator. Oh, no, don't turn it off. See? There we go. And that gives me 33 days. But it didn't damage anything. Nope, everybody's still good. Alright, cool. I thought I took all the... I was trying to clear this area out, and then I ended up using it again. It's kind of a storage. Just making it more clean. Pelagornis. Alrighty. So I think I'll be okay till next wipe. Not wipe. To next 2 times event. Maybe not. What was in here? Okay. Guess I'm getting food for these guys. I have no clue what causes them to eat so much randomly. Right? Getting arced. 0, 0, 0, 0. Ooh. Did I forget to pull my... Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Let's, I need to make a change on my stream because this is not Rust. Dashboard, stream manager, edit stream info, move RS. We're gonna do Arc Survival Ascended, and there's no adult content other than me. We're just gonna have a relaxing stream. So I gotta figure out how to do some interactive stuff with you guys. It's my goal is to do that. I'm not wearing my tech gear when I get this food, so I gotta be cognizant of how much food I'm divvying out. Alright. Oh, we are. Oh, sorry. Not what I wanted. Totally just punched the owl. Oops. These owls should have plenty of food. Yeah, good enough for me. Hey, where did you end up over here, Megatherium? Huh. Oh, that's why, because you're set to aggressive. Alright, we're going to put you on passive. We're going to put you to... I don't know why you ended up that way. Whose were you? Were you mine? Yeah, you were. Should have made all the berries, not the food. Weird. Well, let's just make sure you... Oh, no, because the berries are tied over to that, so I think you'll be fine there. Let's, and then... really? Okay. Alright, we're gonna go get some berries. Which means I'm going to need to do... I can't think this through all the way. I'm gonna need to... Oh yeah, get my tech gear, because... this lasted a bit. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's slightly annoying. There's no rhyme or reason why, you know, for example, the berries just disappear, but nobody else's does. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just checked this one. Yeah, it's fine, I know. So I do need to get some water. And a couple of empty cryos. Cryo things up real quick. It's just, yeah. See, that's called getting arced, right? You're not entirely sure why things are happening the way they are, but you know they're happening, and it's obnoxious. Yeah. I don't care about the rest of this stuff. You, on the other hand, we got. Oh, that's my. Okay. Megatherium is my cave hopper. Does really well against bugs. Do weight and melee damage. I'll wait for that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one just yet. And I have a Maguena on the other side of this place. I'm gonna bottle up for a while. There's just no need for it to have him or her. I can't remember the gender. Have it out. Try maximize room. I'm tired. Stop moving. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm waiting for Russ to put in a stamina marker. Actually, what food do you have? 65. You know, I'll keep you there. You're actually in a pretty happy spot. Which time do I have left on these generators? On this generator? 115 days. Alright, we're cool there. Go down the stairs. Stairs. There we go. I've built this, but I don't remember the path. I gotta check on that Maguena as well. There it is. And then kind of in maintenance mode on this place, you know, not. Oh, you're plenty of food. Okay, cool. I mean, I could do any of the bosses here for kicks and giggles and just, you know, get them done, but. Oop. I keep wanting to use the Rust commands on this now. Oops. And we turn off all the equipment. Not like it wastes energy. Though that would be an interesting option. Like, as long as your equipment is on, you're going to drain your generator faster by, you know, insert percentage. I think that would be. But you know, I don't have a whole lot of faith in Snail and Wildcard. They can barely get the coding right on the rest of this game. Oh yeah, but reset tap. I know about that. Not concerned. Oh. All right, sports fans. I'm tired. I've been on for 2 hours. It's longer than, well, it's about the time I try to be on for. You guys have been great. Thank you to my creator and Yummy Peanut Butter. Appreciate you. And thank you to my moderator, YC200. Definitely appreciate her. She's kind of stuck with me. Kept the news a little light today. There's a lot going on. I'm not gonna give credence to some of the stuff. So, this article is a paywall by Forbes. Bummer. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I got. Hope you guys are, you have a good Monday. Get some rest. Stay hydrated and eat well. And the normal stuff, right? Don't do drugs. Don't go to jail. Use deodorant. Be kind. Or at least try. Alright, guys. I am going to I'm gonna call it, and I'll say thank you. Ciao.